Hey everyone, it's Megan with the CraftyPlannerLovR here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be planning in my Practical Paper Company work planner for the week of December 15th through the 21st using this beautiful Santa, Cozy Santa kit from BlessUrHeartStickers. This is going to be the last video of the weeklies for 2025. So this is going to be a good kit to end off the year with. This is a little deco kit from BlessUrHeartStickers. I am on their PR team, so if you use my code Megan15, you will save 15% off of your order. This is the freebie that I currently have. We do have new freebies that we're coming out with, but I have not gotten it yet. But this is what it looks like. It is super pretty, super adorable. I absolutely love it. But if you want to see my next freebie, it will be winter themed, so you can see all of those items in my Instagram. I will have it linked whenever the freebie is uploaded. So we have this, but of course y'all know I can't use anything without doing washi, so I do actually have two things that I'm going to be using. I have this, which is a tear sheet from Sterile & Art. I have the extra bits of it that I used in a spread, and I'm just going to be finishing up using it because I thought that this goes really well with the kit. And then of course, because I have to have my washi, I do have some from, this is XO Mama Plans. I got it from my friend Gail at the Planning Girl, and it is just this washi that has like Mickeys on it and glitter and stuff. It's very pretty and it's gold, so I thought it would be really pretty to go with the spread. So that is everything that we have. Like I said, Practical Paper Company and BlessUrHeartStickers and Sterile & Art, their information will be linked in the description box so you can check them out. But let's go ahead and get started with this week. I am, like I said, super excited that this is the last week. We're going to have a great week at school. Oh, wow, words. We're going to have a great week at school this week because it is dress up week. We have a little fun, hey, it's the final week of the semester, so let's all dress up in fun Christmas outfits and things. So we actually have a whole theme. We have one day is going to be Whoville and the Grinch. The other day we're obviously going to have a pajama day. That's the last day of school. Then we're going to have like a Christmas festivities, dress up in all your Christmas spirit. Then we have an ugly Christmas sweater day. I can't remember what the other one is. I know for sure that Monday is plaid or flannel. So that's going to be super exciting. I love using my creativity to dress up. And most of the time I don't, like we had dress up days for the week of Halloween, but I didn't dress up really that much because, like, again, I like to dress up, but I also, you know, want to leave that for the kids to have fun with their dress up. But a lot of them were asking me, are you going to dress up this year? Are you going to dress up this week? And I was like, I guess so. I guess I'll dress up. So I have to for the kids because they asked me to. But I told them, I was like, y'all, just so you know, because a lot of them know I used to work for Disney, and I'm like, y'all better prepare yourself because I am dressing up in all spirit jerseys all week long. And they're like, okay. They don't believe me, but I do have, because it's not cold in Florida, really, so I don't ever really get a chance to wear my spirit jerseys. Except for like the 5 days that is actually cold. And yes, I know I probably shouldn't have purchased them whenever I was, but you know what? I don't care. So the reason why I'm doing that, right, is because we have dress up days and I have I have spirit jerseys for every single theme. I even have a Grinch spirit jersey, which I'm very excited to wear because the kids don't believe me. When I told them I had a Grinch spirit jersey, they're like, sure you do. They don't believe me, but they'll find out. I am going to be back with the teacher that I was with the first 5 weeks of school. I'm actually going to be back with her a couple days this week, so I am really excited because I miss those kids. I didn't think I was going to miss, like, not that I didn't think I was going to miss them, but I didn't think I was going to miss it, you know, like, being with them. But I really, really do, and I'm so excited. I told some of them that I was going to be with them next week, and they were very excited. One of them said, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, and I was like, well, that makes me feel good. So lots of fun things going on. I'm actually going to be using this box here. This is where I usually write down like my paycheck tracker, but I'm going to add a box as well because this is going to be for the dress up week, the dress up days, so that I don't forget, because I won't, but I want to make sure I don't. You know what I mean? You feel me? Hopefully you do. Yes, I am very excited though, because we have, this week is pretty much just going to be what I like to call a play week, because we're not really going to be doing much. And with this teacher that I'm with, I don't know what she's planning on doing, but I know that they have like a Christmas door decoration contest. So that's one of the days I'm going to be helping them with that. And we have a pep rally for the holiday season. And we have, what else do we have? We have lots of fun things going on this week. For Christmas, oh, we have a Secret Santa like thing with the kids, so they get to get like Santa things sent to them, so that we're gonna have that. It's gonna be a whole week of craziness, so I really don't think we're gonna have much. That's why I'm gonna be doing a ton of decoration over here, because I don't think there's gonna be a lot going on, honestly. In fact, I think I'm gonna add this red box in here as well, because like I said, I really don't think we're gonna have too much going on. So I think it's okay for me to add these. And that way I still have some room for other things, just in case I need to add it. How are you guys? Are you guys excited for the holidays? If you're in school, are you already on break? And if you are, I'm jealous. And if you're not, I hope you will be on break soon, because we need it. It has been absolutely crazy. Like last week, oh my goodness, it was crazy bananas. It was very insane because we had testing, so it was just all kinds of, just everyone did not want to be there, nobody wanted to do anything, but we survived, you guys. We had a good day and we had a good week, and it was a good, after everything kind of calmed down, it was a good week. Are you guys kind of in that situation as well? If you're in the school system, are you kind of like, whew, finally the weeks are going to stop being so insane, because I'll be able to relax and, you know, chill out for the holidays. We have a couple of concerts that are coming up, and I really want to go to some of them. We have a Christmas concert, which for the chorus class, the choir. And I was actually subbing in the choir class because they went to Candlelight at Disney, and they were able to like sing in the Candlelight choir, which that hasn't happened for a very long time. So that was really exciting for our school to have the honor and privilege to be able to sing with the narrator. And I was subbing for the teacher because she was out, obviously, because she had to go with them. And the class that I was subbing for is like not concert choir class, so it's just a regular choir, and they were practicing for the Christmas concert that's coming next week, and they kept asking me, are you going to be there, are you going to be there? And I couldn't promise them because I don't know what's going to be happening this week, but I was like, y'all, I'm going to try really hard. I really want to see you guys. And a lot of them that are in that class were actually in the class that I was subbing for the 5 weeks of school. So it's like, they're my children, you know, they're my babies. That's what I call them. I call them, you guys are my babies. And they just laugh at me. They're like, oh, don't call us that. And I was like, but you are. You've been with me for the first 5 weeks of school, and I get to see you when I sub in other classes, and it's so fun, and I love them. Some of them, I'm telling y'all, I could talk about my job for so long, because I really do love it. I really love my job, and I didn't ever think that I could say that, but I'm really happy that I do. And I'm excited to hopefully have the opportunity to see them, though. That was what I was trying to go with. Okay, so washi, let's start with this. I'm going to, I think we are just going to lift this up because I don't feel like cutting it. And I know that I can lift this up and it can go underneath. We're just going to kind of like add to the decoration with this washi. That is my goal, because I like it and it's cute. It would go really, really well with the class that I was subbing for on Friday because I was with them while they were at Disney. And they asked me, they're like, why didn't you go? And I said, because I didn't want to. Also, I wasn't asked. But also, I'm a sub. So, like, I didn't want to go anyway. But they had a really good time, apparently. Like, they did a really good job with the candlelight, which I'm like I said, I'm so happy that they were able to go, because that's a huge honor to be able to sing in the concert choir at Disney. When I worked for Disney, you could sing if you wanted to as a cast member, but I was not gifted with the voice of singing, and I did not try out. But my sister did, and she was able to be in there one time, and that was really cool for her, and I was able to see her. So it's always really cool to be able to have the opportunities that they do to go to those places. So, but yeah, this week is going to be really, really, like, I am not expecting a lot of things to get done this week as far as school, because I know they're not going to want to do anything. And I feel that, because I was the same way when I was in school, but you know, you gotta do your work. There's a couple teachers that are going to have tests and stuff, which is so upsetting, but you know, you gotta finish off the semester strong, right? Yeah. Do you guys do that? If you're a teacher, do you guys have like a lot of things that you like to do, like fun and engaging things, because you know they're not going to want to work? Do you have that? Or are you like one of those teachers where you're like, well, we still have a week left of school, guys, like you're going to be working? Because I like both. You know, I'm kind of in the same situation as, like, you know, yes, you need to work, but also it's the last week of school and you know nobody's going to work. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm kind of just rambling, to be honest with you. This is looking super fun. I have to remember to not write anything down on this spread, because I am going to be with that teacher this week, and those kids really like to see my spreads, because anytime I sub for them, they want to see it. And I'm like, well, I can't show you because I already wrote in it. But they like to see what it looks like before the pen. Oh my gosh, I need date covers. I need to have these of the week. My chair is squeaking and I need to put the days of the week on here. Where did my binder go? Okay, let's use these date covers from BlessUrHeartStickers for our dates. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Perfect, okay. So let's do this. Monday, of course, the vacuum cleaner is running when I'm filming, which is just unfortunate. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Yes. Okay. Wednesday. I have to make sure I have room for everything. We'll put Thursday over here in this corner. Should give me enough room. Same with Friday. And then we are going to use Saturday and Sunday just because I like to use those to even out the week. Perfect. All right. That is beautiful. Alright everyone, that is it for this week in my Practical Paper Company work planner for the final week of December. I know there are a couple of weeks left in the month, but this is my final work week for 2025. So you guys will see this planner come back in 2026, because I am using it all the way up until the end of the school semester, which is at the end of May, I believe. So we have a couple more months in this planner, and I'm very excited. I absolutely love it, and I'm probably going to get this for next year as well. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to check out Sarah Lynn Art, who I used the little washi papers for, BlessUrHeartStickers, which I use the kit, and Practical Paper Company, which is the planner. I will have all of their information and my PR codes linked in the description box, so you guys can follow along there and you can save some money off of your order on their various sites. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful December. I hope you've had a wonderful 2025, and I will see you in 2026 in this planner. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, craft on. Bye guys.